Hello, and today I'm with John from Sonic Drive Studios, and we are checking out a brand new pedal courtesy of Sweetwater, and it's called the
Anti.
It's the 5150
Yeah.
in a pedal. So we decided to use the most appropriate guitar possible, which again was kindly supplied by the nice people at Sweetwater. John, could you please tell me a little bit about this pedal?
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about the other pedals in the range from UA, and everybody just has like the best things to say about them, and I haven't actually had a chance to try them yet, so looking forward to trying this pedal out. If you tell me a bit about this pedal, please.
Sure. So Henning asked me to, tell you guys about it, and it's very simple, but at the same time, it does a lot, so that's cool. So it's just like the PV 5150s and now the EVH 5150s, and you've got 3 channels, so rhythm, crunch, and lead. So I guess rhythm is the
clean channel with this.
Yeah. And then we've got low, mid, and high down here. Then gain, presence, and output. And then there's an alternative option for each control. So when you flick that on, you can adjust the resonance here, adjust the gate threshold, I guess.
Nice. Okay.
And then here, this is the boost. So it's like a tube screamer with overdrive, OD tone, and OD level.
Very cool.
And then we also have 6 cabinets, 3 of which are like on the pedal, and then the other 3, I don't know what they are. They're not labeled. You can also load your own IRs. There's even an app that you can use to tweak even more settings, like room ambience reverb, which we haven't done, so I don't know how that works. But so yeah, it does a lot.
And the boost is on the other foot switch, is that right?
I'm not even sure what the foot switch. I think it's just on and off, and then here you can select presets apparently.
Right.
So,
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like when you go to the alternative setting, this gives you control to the boost, but you have to pay attention to the position of the pots, because when you switch back to the normal mode of the controls, it's going to be different.
Where it was originally, but different to what you actually see.
Yeah. So what settings would you like to try?
I only play mid-scooped metal. Just I know, like sort of everything kind of as it is, I suppose, like sort of in the middle. And if I play a little bit, do you want to just like fiddle with the controls?
It's set to the crunch mode right now. Let's just see how that sounds.
I'm still not used to the digital stuff cleaning up so well. It's so weird that it can finally do it. It's like years and years and years. Like you'd move the volume control and it's like 0 fuzzy mess and then full. But now it's just there's so many more sort of like dynamics available within the pedal. It's so cool. Amazing sound. So the higher gain sound, are we able to access that?
Oh yeah, sure. So what I did do is I turned the gate down a little bit. So let me turn that up a little bit, since we're gonna go more extreme. The gate is quite effective, as you'll notice. So I'm just gonna go to the lead channel then.
And is this without the boost?
Yeah, without the boost. Yeah. Go ahead.
Got the sound.
Yeah. 'Cause, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the gate's so good.
Yeah.
So this is, how high up is the gate at the moment?
It's at around 1 o'clock.
It's just so easy and comfortable to playing it with that sounds so
This
good.
is without the boost.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it with a boost. Love it.
Awesome.
It's just making me want to play and play and play.
Yeah.
You know what I love about these kind of pedals is that like there's so many options available when you're dealing with like plugins and reamping and stuff, and sometimes it's just nice to commit.
Yeah.
So a pedal like this, there's no like fizziness or digital kind of like art effects and that kind of thing. Nothing that I'd be happy with using a sound like that and just doing a track, committing to it and being happy.
Yeah.
And just, you know, I know there's the 6 knobs and like a load of stuff that you can do, but if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Mm-hmm. It's not like you need the app to, just like what you've done so far. Completely happy with that sound.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cool.
And with the boost?
Yes, of course. So I'm going to switch to the alternative settings. And then how do you want to set the boost?
Just like the sort of, you know, like how you'd run a light tube screamer with like the volume up full and the gain down.
So I've noticed that if you turn the volume up full, it's going to add a lot more gain. So we're going to have to compensate a little bit, but that's fine. How high do you want the tone?
I usually have it kind of sort of around the middle somewhere.
Okay. All right, so I've got the overdrive to 0, level to max, and then tone at around the middle, and then I'm going to switch back to the amp setting.
And are you able to access the reverb? What do you need?
You need the app.
You need the app.
Yeah, and I haven't tried that, so I can't comment on that.
So this is with everything in the boost.
Yeah.
So good.
So one thing that we haven't tried yet is the different cabs.
Oh wow!
You want to try some?
Yeah. Do you know what cab that was?
Yeah, this is the CA V30, so that's like the California Mesa Boogie. The next one, because when you flick down, it just goes through the list. So the next one would be White 75, supposedly a creamback.
Can we just go back one more time to the original one?
Yeah, then I have to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
I think that's a more familiar sound, but the other one I don't know if it's because it's a new sound. It's always like the second sound you hear. It's like I prefer that sound now, but I really liked the creamback.
So the next one is not labeled, but try it out.
The mystery speaker.
Yeah.
It'd be a really cool sound, like doubled up with like one of the other ones.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like a smaller cabinet.
Yeah,
so maybe an open back. I'm not sure, but just a different kind of flavor.
But it's the kind of thing that would, because it sounds very different to the other cabs, it kind of like cut through well as like a secondary kind of lead part, like an octave part or something like that. Maybe. Cool, like that.
Let's do the next one.
Another mystery one.
Yep.
Gotta have more of like a kind of classic metal kind of. Cool.
Awesome. And then the next one. This one's good.
So if we give the last cabinet a try.
Sure. So this is the UK V30.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Cool.
All of them usable. All of them sound good.
Yeah.
Kind of thing where you'd be like, oh, today that one's my favourite. Next day, that one's my favourite. So that's really cool. Thank you so much to Sweetwater. Thank you so much to John. Subscribe to his channel. You obviously already have because he's John and he's from Sonic Drive Studios. Thank you so much for being in my video.
You, man.
Much appreciated.
Awesome.
See you next time.